Now looking at race number 3 on the card, the West Speed 3-year-old handicap over 1,000 metres. And the horses we'll have a look at include the Future, very good run last start, Major Canny from the Larkhill Trials, and also the past trial of Paris Ritz. Now other horses to take a look at in race number 3 include Belair, who was second behind Canturk and wasn't a bad run. Ken's Double comes from the trials behind Mr Sandgroper, a good effort. Oi Aussie was down the track behind On the Warpath. Then we go down to Tuta Quanto, not too bad, 4th to On the Warpath, beaten 6 lengths. Fazlazan from the trials, beaten away down there at Larkhill. Go ZZ, also beaten a fair way by On the Warpath. And Sawgrass, 9th of 9, but was only 3 3/4 behind Canturk. First of the replays we look at now is the Future, leading up here in the race won by On the Warpath.
2 lengths to Perestroika, looking to push off the inside now, and he's gone up 3 wide, so he has this favourite outside of him, 4 and 5 deep, coming around the turn On the Warpath. They're followed by Go ZZ, tracking up near the fence, and Oi Aussie had dropped out. At the 300 though, on the inside the Future's the leader. Here comes On the Warpath with his run though. On the Warpath levels up with the Future, puts paid to him in one stride. Now he accelerates and bursts clear. On the Warpath draws away from the Future. Perestroika can't go with him, but this is a most impressive return by On the Warpath, and he won unextended by over 2 lengths to the Future.
On a day that suited front runners and horses on the inside pad, the Future was going in defeat, had a good run up front, but did run into a pretty handy horse, I think. And I believe race fitness is going to benefit him this sad day, racing against some horses resuming.
Let's go to Larkhill Trials now and watch Major Canny.
Inside next comes Zoom Sonic, followed then by Garma Dav and Texas Domain just ahead of it. Further back in the field then was out wide of Mr Burke, one of the last ones with about 200 to go. Major Canny in front, joined by on the inside getting through Toledo Express and out wide of Versac and also West Virginia, and right off the track is Mr Burr. Major Canny is joined on the outside now by Versac, but Major Canny kicks, holds on and beats Versac, getting up for 3rd Toledo Express, followed by West Virginia.
A good trial by a Major Canny, Marty, and the horse that ran second actually won on Thursday at Northam and won quite well, so good form around the horse.
That was Versac, a nice winner there for David Harrison, whose stable is certainly in good form. We go to Belmont Park Trials now. Here's Paris Ritz.
Half away was Nurse Norma, and Volcanic Causeway pulling to the outside for Peter Nucky. In the straight, Audie leads the way. Dante's Hijack on the outside, given full rein by Miller. Can't get to Audie at the moment, and Audie's kicked a length and a half in front. 1.5 away, starting to run on fairly, was Paris Ritz, and behind them was Norse Norma, but Audie still in front. Parnham now goes for the whip, trying very hard Dante's Hijack. Norse Norma starting to come through very strongly. Audie just in front and just wins. Audie has won from Dante's Hijack. 3rd was Nurse Norma, and then 3 lengths away was Paris Ritz.
Form is very good by Paris Ritz, Marty. 3 starts for 1 second and 1 third, but I thought disappointing at the trials.
Yeah, well, beaten a fair way, and obviously Daniel Morton's horses seem to come forward a lot from their trial performances, so it wouldn't surprise me to see Paris Ritz run into the money, but I concur with your thoughts there on that particular effort. Selections in race number 3. I'm just going 1 the Future from 6 Major Canny, but if I could make it a bracket selection, I will, and I'll probably be backing 1 Save the Other, because I've really firmed up again on Major Canny since that performance at Versac, a real good win. And 3 Ken's Double, I was taken by the trial behind Mr Sandgroper against the older horses.
Same for me, Marty. I did like Ken's Double. I've gone number 6, Major Canny, to win. To beat number 5, Paris Ritz, you just can't race against that form. The form was just too good, so I'm going to ignore the trial. To run 3rd, number 3, Ken's Double, and I'm still tossing up about leaving the Future out.
Yeah, fairly bold move to leave the Future out, because he was beaten by On the Warpath. One thing you will know is that it'll be on pace, and if they're suited, he'll give you a very good sight.
The 58 kilos was the only thing that steered me away.